He is fired up. He is ready to go. Maybe. We'll see. 66 degrees.
Hey.
Both of you. Stacy's been in here for a while, just nonstop. He's going to wake you up this morning.
Yeah, well, he got him over on set too this morning. He's too fired up sometimes. Good morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. This is Athens in the AM on a rainy Tuesday morning here in Athens, Alabama on Highway 72 right next to Dale Jackson.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
We'll be breaking some news for y'all coming up soon about something else we might be getting cranked up. My version of the Three Stooges this morning on set one.
Easy now.
Danny Crawford said, in case you let me sleep none, I didn't have to be in Montgomery, so but here I am live this morning. Good morning, Danny.
Good morning.
Danny. Yeah.
Danny boy.
Good to see y'all in here. Joseph, getting ready to go on vacation?
I'm ready.
We're going to do your segment today.
Yeah, good. I'm ready. I'm fired up. A lot of shows.
A lot of shows. Well, you won't be here.
I know it. I'll be back.
You cruising.
He will be
Cruising all the way.
Cruising the coast.
Oh, so Danny Crawford, can you rest easy now that are y'all going to be called special session?
We'll probably have one in August, but we got a few months to rest up.
Yeah, rest up. We got a lot of stuff to talk about with you this morning.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we'll get that going underway. And you still unemployed?
Still unemployed.
He's
as of
here.
today.
Just for today. Don't you
Also,
love those actors?
hey, we're going to talk about the rodeo. The rodeo went off successfully this weekend. Zack rode a. Hey, did you wrestle one? Did you ride one of them little bulls or what they have out there? Zack?
Hey, they had them over there, and I told Clint, I said, are those midgets out there? He said, no, little kids. I didn't know what they were. I might could have done that. I should. Next year, I'm going to tell the sheriff.
Zack, did you just call somebody a midget?
Yeah.
Is that politically
I'm
correct?
short, too, so.
All right, Stacy George in here, official candidate for governor of the great state of Alabama. He's already named his tourism director.
But he ain't going to like him because he ain't going to work.
Is that right?
God, he texted
He
me
only works
Saturday
3
morning,
days a
hey,
week.
you need to be an Arab today for the poke salad festival at 5:30. I'm thinking, I don't think I'm going to make it. Anyway, we got a lot of stuff to talk about the rodeo. We'll show y'all to start here Friday night at 6 o'clock. And we'll run it Saturday, Sunday morning, and a couple of days next week to replace the morning show. I won't be here next week. I'll be taking I ain't had a vacation since, what did I do, take off 3 weeks at Christmas?
For a knee replacement.
Every time.
Knee surgery.
Every time I get a new body part, I got to take that month off, you know. So I'm working my way up to get my other knee done coming up later. So we got a lot of stuff going on, but we're going to talk. Hey, y'all know Memorial Day's this weekend.
Guess what?
Meet us at Joe's. We're going to talk about the meat business in just a moment too. Danny Crawford, I don't know where you buying your steaks and all that, but you got to get them from us. We are in the meat. I'm a meat marketer now. That's right, a meat marketer. By the time I deliver to you, Stacy, in that Hummer, I've already lost all my profit. I'm taking back the refrigerator the back of it. Huh? I'm going to put a real cow back there.
Well,
It's a Volkswagen.
Let's get this party started. Here's Gloria with a rainy weather forecast.
Yes, unfortunately so. Roads are wet out there. Be careful on your way into work. 66 degrees. We still have rain in the forecast today. 40 to 50%. So, a lot of the rain's already been here. It should dry out some, but temperatures not going to be in the 80s. You're going to see 77 for your high today. Tomorrow, high of 70 with 70% chance of showers. So just a couple full days of rain. So just get used to that. But things are going to slowly dry out. And then looky there, our temperatures are going to inch back up. 73 for your high on Thursday. And then Friday, we're back up in the 80s just in time for the gorgeous Memorial Day weekend.
I forgot to put my new glasses on.
Nice. Yes,
Oh,
you
yeah,
did.
yeah.
Harry
there you
Potter.
go.
Here we are.
Oh, yeah.
Danny, what are we going to do with him?
I don't know.
Brought to you by Dr.
Pray
Alan
for it.
Coleman.
Pray for it, don't they?
All
about
right.
right.
Raining out in the park out there. Valley Smiles right there. Y'all give them a call, 774-9020. The best
you can
dentist
see that.
in the world.
No
I forget to
doubt.
wear these because y'all are out of focus. I got to get you all day Sunday at church. Sheila Lauderdale got on to me because I guess she was watching because I was doing like this, see what I could see and couldn't see better.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Is that you, Joseph?
That's me. That's me.
Oh, good to see y'all in here this morning. We got a lot of stuff going on. I'll ask y'all some good questions. Thanks for taking these to Montgomery with you the other day.
My pleasure.
Representative Richie Horton said he loved it. He said he shocked you a little bit.
He's
maybe.
hoping he wins today.
Yeah,
like
juice
how-
all over his ears and everything. he was laughing at
I'll have
me.
to get him over here now. He'll drive over from New York one day.
That's
I like
fine.
how Danny brings his own cup in here.
Huh? Yeah, yeah.
Danny brings
Is that the only thing you got to drink out of?
an Alabama
Today it is.
Aldi
Yeah.
cup.
What do you think?
Now, you all graduated.
What do you think?
Oh, yeah. Is there another school? Oh, yeah, that's right.
They have another one.
Well, one of these days, y'all start playing football.
Oh, stop.
Playing softball.
Hey, it does. What you say?
Playing softball now.
Yeah.
Well, Alabama, I know Zack probably say something about that. You know, they beat that Minnesota, the #1 ranked team, and
Yeah.
a walk-off.
I watched that.
Walk.
Walk.
Matter of fact, let's just go to sports right now. Brought to you by KFC. Here's Zack.
Welcome to ZTV 11 Sports, brought to you by KFC, the best fried chicken in Athens and Limestone County. And also go to Herbs and More for any of your healthcare needs. Go see Abby for the manager special. Get you some MSM. Hey, I hadn't mentioned, hey, my mom had a good yard sale over the weekend.
No.
So if you want to advertise, you need me to mention your yard sale, BamaZack@gmail.com. BamaZack@gmail.com,
That's a
and I'll
freebie.
mention your yard sale, or if you got somebody sick. Thank you, Brad. Last night, the Nashville Predators, first time in history, are making it to the Stanley Cup final. They won 6-3 over the Anaheim Ducks. So congratulations to Nashville.
Nashville will be wild.
It will be. It's been wild. Hey, those tickets will be expensive if you want to go.
How long have they been in existence?
19 years.
Really?
I didn't know it'd been that.
I didn't either.
I've been to 2 or
Pay
3
attention to
games.
me, Zach.
I'm telling you, it's a real good game, fun to go to those games.
Cool.
Golden State swept off San Antonio last night. They're 12-0 in playoffs.
First time in history.
And Cleveland, I mean, I know you got LeBron James, but I mean, Boston won the other night, but I think Cleveland's probably going to end up winning that. In softball, Alabama will be traveling to Florida in Super Regionals. Oklahoma will be going to Auburn in Super Regionals. ACC baseball tournament starts today in Hoover. Auburn's there, Alabama's not. Losers.
We can't win everything, Zach.
Yeah, we got to win in everything. I'm sick of it. Get rid of the baseball coach. I mean, last place. Hey, first year. I mean, terrible. Hey, congratulations, Ardmore. Great season. Couldn't do it Saturday, but they finished 4th in 5A softball. So congratulations, Coach Ball and all those girls for a great season. Sad thing, Jamie, Holly Rowe, who has been battling cancer. She's had melanoma. Well, it's recurred and it's spread even worse. But what was good about Holly, though, is right before she found out, she had just got re-signed to a new contract, so she's actually got insurance. She said, I don't know what I'd done if they had laid me off.
Well, she's
everybody
still
else.
going to be with ESPN.
She's still working. She said, that's the best. She said, I'm going through treatments, and she said, I'm still working. So she said, that's my best medicine. So she's a tough girl.
And
You
who's
always
our
see-
guest tomorrow on the show?
Yeah, we're going to have Barry Devine and Jeff Hodges with Limestone County Sports Hall of Fame. They're talking about their golf tournament and the big event coming up on June 24th at
Hold that
6:30.
picture there. I mean, Danny, I see Jackie Greenhall in that picture.
Yeah.
I talked to Henry White at the rodeo Friday morning, and he says that Jackie's still not doing too good, but he was well enough to have that photograph made.
Because we
Done
were
a lot
feeling
better than he
hopeful.
was,
Oh,
but
yeah.
he's still.
Jack is a good old guy.
Yeah, he is a good guy.
There's a lot of good guys in that picture right there. We'll be having them, and like I said, I'm looking forward to that. We're going to broadcast the event live, it looks like, on the radio this year. So, and Coach Legg's daddy Bill will be going in, so I'm fired up about that. So,
All right, I'm
thank you,
I'm
Jamie.
not going to do this in a Judge Jamie. I'm going to do this in a Dear Jamie segment because I got it out of Dear Abby.
Dear Jamie.
See if y'all know the answer to this. Danny, now you look like a gentleman, so we'll kind of go from there. Since my husband, 11 years now, got a running argument going on. I say a man should walk curbside. My husband insists that when the two of them are walking, he was in the military, the higher ranking officer always walked on the right side. He says he honors me by doing so. I am grateful to have such a loving, caring spouse, but I'm not comfortable with this. What do you suggest?
She's not comfortable him being on the outside of the street?
He says he needs to be on the...
Well, yeah, that's in case a car comes. He gets hit first. And
Absolutely,
protecting her.
Gloria.
Or if
Jump
the
in
water
front.
splattered, he would get splattered.
In our case, you'd probably push me out in the road
All
to save
about-
yourself.
Good answers to this question, and you folks at home too. But how did that get started?
It had to be back in the gentleman.
Back in
when men were
1800s.
gentlemen.
The king and queens.
Here's the answer.
Good. Let's
After a
learn
little
something.
research.
Yeah.
Back in the day, the rule was instituted because people used to empty chamber pots from their second-story windows. And it was likely to hit the person closer to the house.
See, he took one for the
And in
bride.
the horse and
His
buggy
bride.
days, closer to the street was more likely to get splashed in rainy weather. The same can happen when cars pass through puddles today.
There we go.
See,
A
gentlemen.
little of that's
Now,
common
can you
sense.
imagine walking down a chamber? Now, for you folks who don't know what a chamber pot is,
It's the only bathroom they had available.
before they had
Yeah,
Portable bathroom.
portable
right,
bathrooms.
and it was too cold to go to the outhouse.
We call it-
No, I got breaking
You need
news.
to go?
Everybody knows about that deadly terrorist attack last night. They have arrested a 23-year-old man in connection with that.
Good.
Well, I thought
British
the guy blew
police
himself
officer.
up. Is somebody
No,
else involved, too?
they've arrested a 23-year-old man.
What, they killed 22?
So that's terrible. I mean, can't he go? So
Yeah.
can't he go to a concert?
All right, let's talk about me for a moment right now. Fire things back up here.
Thank
We're
you,
on a long
Brad.
weekend.
Let's talk about Sonny.
Yeah.
There we go.
Congratulations. He retired. Wasn't that an awesome service?
Yeah, it was.
Sonny Schofield.
Good old Sonny.
Good man.
Yep.
He is. And we'll be talking more about him too as we try to put on this campaign June 10th. Come join us if you have any questions whatsoever about becoming a living kidney donor. You just join us at the gathering space there at Lindsay Lane. We'll answer all your questions. We'll help you fill out a form. And you can just find out more about that. You know, and actually he's had about 11 or 12 people actually fill out the form, which is amazing to me.
Joe Carlucci offered to give both his
incredible.
kidneys.
Yeah, we're like, Joe, you need one, buddy.
Gonna have to keep one of those.
Hey, that's me on the right.
That was the whole crew down there,
Oh,
Mayor Marks
hey,
and
Danny Crawford.
Mark.
Incidentally, when I'm talking to the mayor right then, I said, hey, what's the latest? We'll talk about that in a second. I said, what's the latest on the annexation today? He said, I just got a text from Danny. Looks like it may be held up.
You were right last time you were on here. You said it had not passed.
All right, well, hold on. We'll get back
Oh,
to
boo.
That's Gloria on the right.
Boo.
Jason
Jack.
Cornelius.
Boom.
Jason.
Yeah,
There's Maddie.
Right there.
Maddie even wore a hat.
That's me on the right. That is the first photograph of Don Todd since he got married 78 years ago to Teresa.
Jamie, I knew I had to tell you something. I saw him, he took my picture, and he said, I'm mad at Jamie.
Yeah.
He said, he got my picture, I never get my picture taken.
That's
That's
true.
true.
I take like 4 of them.
He's
We went in
elusive.
circles. I tried to get it.
He tried to hide.
That's Henry in the hat.
That is.
Henry.
That's the singing
Yeah,
deputy.
the singing deputy right there. He does a great job too. Stephen.
Deputy Young. Deputy Young. Look at that. How much cuteness can be in one
Yeah.
photo. We're sporting it.
She is cute.
Yeah, there it is right there. Let me take a break. We'll come back and play Judge Jamie. Y'all hang on.
Local and loving.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Somebody said it was like a zombie. My first time.
My Walking Dead moment.
Did y'all watch the preakness the other day?
Oh, I'm supposed to put you on
Great.
Facebook.
Was it?
Great.
I missed that one.
I feel like a stud, Danny Crawford, every time Zack plays my favorite music. And I can hear it good, thanks to One Love hearing concept. Thank goodness I ain't had to use that yet. But if you can't hear me,
Zeke.
can you hear me now? Go by to
Calling
Susan.
Huh?
233
What?
3844. He will fix
Hey,
you
what?
up where you can hear us.
Huh?
Type Miller will fix you up where you can see us.
Can't see.
We're live right now.
So you
on
can
Facebook.
hear and
All right,
see.
here we go this morning. Yeah, in the News Courier this week. Y'all know I did a thing the other day about everybody getting rid of them used tars in there, tarnishing the valley.
And they got rid of it. They
200
got them
something.
too.
They
Yeah,
caught
they
'em,
caught
didn't
'em.
they?
You know
Oh,
how they
they
caught
did.
them? They caught a guy hauling a load of them. You know how they caught him? Channel 48, Dion.
Way to go, Dion.
Dion.
Oh,
Followed
Dion.
the truck. But here's the real question. It was a little-known law. 2 men were charged after a little-used law that prohibits people from transporting more than how many used tires at a time?
50.
5.
75.
25.
8
8 tires?
tires. You cannot haul 8 tires. Well, they have a truckload of them. Channel 48 television reporter Dion Holes was driving in Limestone County. He noticed a truckload. Way to go, Dion.
Dion.
He's our man.
Dion.
College Supply is closing
I know
after
it, man.
56
Wow.
years.
Good folks right
They
there.
are great folks. They did business with me when I was at Channel 48 over there. They were Dwight and John, the whole bunch over that way. We did some great commercials
Mike,
with
former
them.
mayor,
Great. They're closing, I guess, this week or next week, whenever they run out of
when they
material.
run out of material.
When they first started, there's JT right there with the suspenders on. How did he get to work?
How did he open his business?
He walked,
A mule.
yeah.
No shoes in the snow, barefoot.
Uphill
Made
both ways.
$125 per month.
Bicycle.
And Stacy
bicycle.
George got and rode a bicycle because they didn't have a car yet to work.
I'll be.
How about that?
They are some good
Good,
folks.
real good folks.
Only Stacy George might know the answer to this question.
No pressure.
Over in Marshall County, Rayford C. died. He was a radio disc jockey over that way at 84 years old. He was on WTWX radio, WGSV Gunnersville. He had a show called I Can Help, which was like a call aid. He had something to sell. He could sell it for you.
Okay, yeah.
Who told him he needed to be in radio?
Archie Anderson.
That's a good answer, but wrong.
You spoke
Just
to him
about
this
about.
weekend.
Country Boy Eddie.
Yeah.
Country Boy Eddie was the right answer.
Wow.
In 1960, he was pumping gas at a Birmingham gas station when a local celebrity kept stopping in there.
That's right.
Country Boy Eddie said, "Boy, you need to be in radio."
How about that?
I talked to Country Boy Eddie over the weekend, and I'll show. Matter of fact, the first Country Rover story that ran Monday morning was Country Boy Eddie. I did in 1987, I do believe. He was 55 years old, and he's 86 now, almost 87. And he said again, "Jamie, I want you to do my funeral." I never had a guy ask me to do it while he was still alive.
Wow.
I know.
Good guy.
Alabama Jubilee is this weekend.
Yeah.
How many
Great.
balloonists will participate?
Ah,
60.
100,
120.
200.
80.
64.
Oh.
Who crashed in a hot air balloon?
Jamie Rover.
Jamie.
Almost burned alive in the late 70s. in
Jamie
one of
Cooper.
these deals.
Did
Won't
you?
get in another one, will you?
Who ain't been in one of them since then?
Jamie Cooper.
He didn't do.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a scary moment.
It's the latest movie star, your friend,
Uh-oh.
to record at Muscle Shoals Sound while they were in town for the weekend.
Kiefer.
Kiefer, do you know him? I know you know his daddy.
Oh, no, I know Kiefer, yeah.
Designated survivor. I love that
Time to
show.
Kill, yeah.
Time to Kill, that's right, you worked with
President.
then. The 24 star. What was the name of the new song he cut?
Oh, I read that.
Rebel Wind.
Rebel Wind,
There you
yeah.
go. That's it. All right, got this out of Decatur about a month ago. This little old girl here is out of Bolton. And she right here, she had to choose between 9-year-old Audrey Dutton, had to make a big decision. The Moultrie Elementary School third grader was deciding on who she was going to take, which one of her pigs she was going to take to the 4-H thing. What was the name of her 2 pigs?
Lucy
Heckle and Jekyll.
and
We had
Don't
2
say
pigs growing up named Pete and
repeat.
Repeat.
Pete and Repeat, yeah.
Pete.
See, she thinks, y'all couldn't come up with no other names?
You had to come up with repeat?
Laurel and Hardy.
Sausage
Wilbur?
and ham.
Oh, my goodness.
Moving right along here, Walmart.
Good morning, Justin.
Walmart right now, how many items online? Walmart saw a 63% spike in online sales last quarter. How many different items do they offer online right now?
100,000.
100,000, good answer.
500,000.
More than that.
A million.
That's about 90,000.
50 million.
Wow.
Walmart, 50 million
Can't find it there. You ain't-
I was distracted by that car on the back of that article there.
All right, here we go.
Anyway.
What is the
Oh, nice
World
car.
Guinness Book of Records for field goals made from the 20-yard line in a 60-second span?
75.
31.
25.
45.
Adam Vinatieri hit it.
40.
Set the mark for 20-yard field goals, 60 seconds during the 28 during the it was 28 during the Super Bowl week in February. A 15-year-old kid, is set to break that record.
So the record is
Hey, we got
28 now.
some-
60 seconds.
Wow.
Saul Rodriguez.
60 seconds.
From 20 yards.
ABC has Dirty Dancing returning. They're doing a remake of it coming up.
Yeah.
Easy question. You know, Patrick Swayze played the part.
Yes.
What was the name of his character in Dirty Dancing?
Oh, man.
I don't know.
Billy Bob.
Either. No.
Baby was his girlfriend.
Well, everybody knows that one. Ooh, Joseph, go way out there.
Handsome.
I've only seen that movie one time.
It's
Oh, come
Dirty
on.
Dancing?
Seriously, yeah.
What?
Once.
Wow.
it's
I know you've seen it.
Hey, ask Coach Legg's sister. She loves that show.
Johnny.
these people are screaming.
Ah.
Johnny what?
Come on.
Johnny Rocket.
Johnny Appleseed.
Johnny, I don't know.
Johnny Castle.
Okay.
Johnny.
I just thought of it.
know that.
USA Today this morning, Stacy. You might come alive here in a minute.
Maybe.
What percentage of people are planning to leave money to their pets when they die?
You were right, Chris.
15%.
20.
Morning, Randy.
11.
I say 5%.
Morning, Susan.
5% is right answer when you see the keen eyesight of yours.
You can't see.
That's the easy question. Move right along here to something else. What is Alabama hosting, the state of Alabama hosting, from June 2nd of this year to June 15th? First time.
Wow, I should probably know that.
Star Trek convention.
I could be participating.
That's what I say.
I could be participating.
Well, let's see
That's
that.
scary.
You could too.
A political rally.
No?
TV legends.
The National Senior Olympic Games.
Hey, you're fit now. You're in, bro.
Really? Look at
Starting in
that.
1987, it's 50 to 95-year-olds.
I think it's-
10,466 athletes will be competing.
What could I compete in, bro?
And you turned down the volleyball
And I
team
turned down the
at
water
Wellness
volleyball
Center.
to well.
Yeah.
So they were in Utah.
What are a
last
few
year.
of the
DJ
games?
Rack.
Well, Danny could run track.
What are a few of the games?
I could blow the whistle.
What are a few of the games?
Basketball,
Basketball, obviously.
Shuffleboard?
I know
baseball.
the guy that plays
Hey, Andy said I can participate in midget
in
wrestling.
Utah.
All right, here is one of the #1 games.
80 something.
Pickleball.
Oh,
What is that?
Pickleball?
Pickleball?
What is pickleball?
I don't know, man.
I looked it
ain't
up.
touching that.
It combines tennis, badminton, all together. It combines tennis, badminton, and you play in ping pong. You play with a paddle with a plastic ball with holes in it.
Well,
Like a wiffle ball.
It looks like what they do in Montgomery
know
when
what it
they're
was.
not in session playing
That's
pickleball.
true.
Is
You
golf
might read
involved
no
in that
bill.
too?
Huh?
No golf?
no golf?
All right.
Yeah, that's
No,
okay. It takes too
that's
long.
not listed.
They can walk
They
it.
might
All right,
miss
two
out.
other simple questions here.
Simple.
A blue whale washed ashore in Canada 2 years ago. They were able to get the heart out of it and have it on display.
Oh, wow.
What is the size of a blue whale's heart? How many pounds?
3 pounds.
500 pounds.
250.
How many?
250 pounds.
Wrong, no.
I say 80.
Oh, wow, that is big.
750 pounds.
750.
600 pounds.
I got close.
How many gallons of blood per second does it pump, or would it pump when it's alive?
Gallons a
Morning,
second.
12,000.
15.
Look at that.
58. Last question on that. How much does a blue whale, when swimming in the ocean, a full matured blue whale weigh?
58 tons.
How many pounds is that?
Come on, Danny. Figure it out.
216,000.
I'll let you have it close enough. 300,000 pounds.
Way to go.
300,000 pounds.
That's what a whale weighs. All right, here we go.
That'd be hard to load
Man, I
in the
couldn't get him in
boat.
my boat or the net either.
A competitive eater just won the hamburger eating contest by downing 7 burgers in just a minute and a half.
Woo-hoo! Not
How
me,
much
no.
does she weigh?
She?
Oh, look at
How can you?
72 pounds.
Wow.
100 pounds, that's right.
Yeah.
She also had a plate of fries to 20. Abby, it looks like your neighbor.
Wow.
She also holds a record for eating 440 chicken wings and a 2-pound ultra spicy burrito.
I don't know if she did.
How many
I
buying
need some
sausage?
chicken wings.
She sleeps alone. Huh?
Yeah. That's just one of those competitions I don't like watching.
I know. That's
Take a break, y'all. Hang on.
gross. Bye.
When they're stuffing those hot dogs in their mouth and they're drinking.
This message from above brought to you by Lindsay Lane Baptist Church. From Matthew, "Come to me, all you who labor and are heavily burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light."
And we are back on this rainy Tuesday morning. Grab an umbrella, keep it close. You'll probably need it much of the day today. Roads are wet. Be careful on your way into work. We're at about 67 degrees. A little cooler temperatures out there. That part really does feel nice. But high temperatures today, only around 77. Tomorrow, a little bit lower, 70 for your high. We do have 70% chance of showers, so don't get rid of that umbrella just yet. Won't have to pair up in twos, but things are going to dry out slowly. And then Thursday, your high of 73, another cool day, but let everything dry out. Then Friday, that sunshine will start to come out more, 86 for your high, and just a gorgeous Memorial Day weekend. Nice.
Hey, yeah,
Hey.
speaking of Memorial Day, if you need something good to eat, meet us at Joe's.
Grill.
That's right. You want to get the best grass-fed beef, chicken there is, Danny Crawford.
It's delicious.
We got plenty of it, and if we don't have it, I'll have it within an hour. So go
Yeah,
by,
okay.
meet us at Joe's. I'll deliver to some people special, but we'd rather you show up.
We're going
That
to talk
delivery
about
charge
this in
might
just a
stick it
minute.
to
All the
you, huh?
hamburger. We're going to talk about this in just a minute.
All right,
All
we're going
those
to talk about
photos,
that just a
Brad.
little bit. Go from
Yeah.
there. Danny Crawford, man,
Good.
thanks for taking time
Good.
out on your. What's it like to finally get out of session?
Relief. It sort of got really tough the last week or so, and
Everybody on eggshells or real
well,
grouchy?
we had a lot of good legislation we wanted to get passed, and it was a stalling from the Democrats and filibustering. We just knew we were going to lose a lot of stuff, so we had to prioritize what we had to get through.
Now, how does a machine read off something that takes like 3 hours to read? Ain't that got to be boring?
The most boring thing in the world. And you sit there, and the Democrats all leave because they could care less. We got to stay to have a quorum. And then if you lose quorum, then you adjourn. Then the next day you start reading again, so you can kill all your days. So they have to make sure that we hang around. They just take off.
Well, let's get down
Except the
to
person
Sad
who's supposed to
process.
be in the well listening to
All right.
Mm-hmm.
This was the headline in the paper Sunday. Leaders shocked by Bill's failures. One I was just talking about when Gloria and I were talking to Mayor Marks and out at the rodeo, Special Needs Rodeo Friday morning. He had just talked with you, and you had indicated to him then that there might be a possible problem. We're all going, wow. This, according to the paper too, what little I know about it, this was a done deal. We
So they
thought it was
thought.
going to pass, that they would annex that into the city. What happened?
Well, in the House, we all met, the members of the House for the Limestone delegation, talked about it and passed it out. There was some things talked about as far as how they would handle the services. The House felt that if you annex something, you pay taxes, then you have the services. If the city wants to try to contract it out to somebody else cheaper, they can do that if the owner is happy with it. But it's not our business trying to figure out, we'll do this if you'll do that. So we just thought, if the city's looked at it and they want it, the owners of the property want it, then it's up to them. So let's get it done. When it got to the Senate, they felt differently.
Wow.
Were you shocked about that?
I was at first, but the Senate does things different than the House. We were thinking that if you're in the area, you represent the area like Lynn Greer did, and he was happy with it. I joined Lynn Greer. The folks closest to the property were part of the positive side of it, and then folks furthest away had a problem with it. So I was a little shocked at that.
I know Lynn Greer's right there in Rogersville, so he touches that out there.
Right.
And
Been there a long time.
Harold, one of our favorite people, he goes off basically on this and basically calls whoever the spokesman was for the Clements Fire Department a liar over what happened.
Wow.
So,
Well, they talked about an agreement. You know, there's no reason to sign an agreement until you're annexed.
right.
So I think the Senate thought that they ought to have a signed agreement on that, as well as a deal on law enforcement and things like that. But those are things that come after annexation. You know, if you go to all that trouble and expense and do not get annexed, then you just wasted your money. Wait till the annexation occurred. But having those deals, the House felt, you know, if you want to be annexed, you have every right. If you're a part of the city of Athens, you have every right that every other citizen of Athens has. And so why make it a deal that you either will not have alcohol sales, or you won't have police protection, or you won't have garbage pickup, those kind of things? That's between the city. If they take it in, they're obligated. If you have an agreement, all these side deals, I don't believe it hold up in court, because you're paying city taxes.
I was going to say, if something happened and there was a tragedy and someone didn't get serviced in a certain way, would there be a lawsuit in the background?
Well, if the owners agreed to whatever the substitution is for that service, if the county garbage came by there and the city says, you know, it'll cost us X dollars, we can save a lot of money, contract with them, they're getting the service. And if the owner agrees to that, then there shouldn't be any
So
way
why
for
is
the
everybody
lawsuits.
so shocked this did not pass? And I'm one of them.
Why?
Because I got property out there too.
Yeah.
It'd be a benefit. It'd be beneficial to us for them to be able to do what they're going to do at a new restaurant.
I can't answer the question. You'll have to have someone from the Senate answer that question.
Well, we've invited Senator Melson to be on the show, and I haven't heard from him since he got elected, actually.
And he did say he has been to Athens.
But he did
and
say, yeah.
He
has been
did
to
say
Athens
he
several
had his
times, so I
feelings
look
hurt.
forward
We
to
haven't
seeing him.
invited
I like
him back.
him. Look forward to having him up
Well,
here.
island
So we extended the
annexation, you know, either you should get rid of it, or if you got it in the statutes, then it's okay. I mean,
So we can't do anything about
we
this.
do it every year in the
But the next
legislature.
session is the only time we can do something else about this.
Well, you know, if we have a special session,
Can it be brought back up?
there's ways to make it work out. If there's an advertisement that says we're going to do this at the next legislative session, then we could handle it in a special. But if the Senate isn't happy with whatever's going on, why waste your time?
Right.
Hey, this morning, the front page on the USA Today, Confederate monuments reopened old racial wounds. You guys just passed a law down there. We can't. Does that mean they can't remove any from state Alabama, like they did in New Orleans over the weekend?
It is it's historical statues, not Confederate statues. So anything that's 20 years older up to 40 has a particular rule. 40 above, you go to the circuit judge for things like that. They had an amendment at the last hour that took schools out of it, because there was a lot of concerns. You have a school that's gotten real old and you're going to tear it down, then you can't unless you rename that school the same thing. And there was a lot of concerns there, so they removed schools. You couldn't take Bear Bryant statue down if you wanted to, you know, because it's tied, you know, to the stadium. You couldn't build a new stadium and, you know, and tear that one down, things like that.
So basically, that's not going to happen here, them coming in and being like they did in New Orleans and tearing down. The thing in New Orleans has been there since 1875.
That's right. It's history.
It is history.
It is. It's not Condoleezza
learn
Rice
from
said you
it.
can't change what happened.
That's
Just
right.
learn from
a
it.
lot of things have happened that we may not be, you know, happy about, but it's still history, and this will preserve that history, whatever it is.
What about the one down in Georgia, the Confederate Stonewall Jackson, Robert E. Lee, and Jefferson Davis? They going to take that off of the... off the side of the mountain.
And I think it's sad.
It is sad.
You know, there's another one that's coming up, and Richie Horton may have to get involved in this one. They got one in New Hope.
Statue of you?
They got one in New Hope.
That needs to come down.
That needs to come down fast.
If we can get a referendum
know if
on
they
that,
gonna
it'll
tear that
pass
down or
pretty
not.
quick.
All right, what else happened down there that,
Well, we got the budgets through, the Education Trust Fund budget, about 126 more teachers, 4th to 6th grade. General fund came through. Medicaid sort of reeling it back in a little bit. So we're doing some things. We're looking at some fraud and waste. We have a forensic auditing being done on departments to find out what programs aren't efficient and where we're wasting dollars. So we're hoping to
So
do
feel good
that.
about a few positive things.
what do
taking
you
place.
foresee in this U.S. Senate race? Is this going to be a lot of money spent? A lot of people going to get mad? And with Ed Henry resigning, pulling back, you say that's not a big shocker?
Oh, I think the big money is going with a certain number of people, and there's the ones you'll have to.
Is this going to be
contend.
ugly?
Oh yeah.
Hasn't the
It'll
last?
get that way. That's just the way it's gotten to be.
Yeah.
The nature of everything, the posture of politics, Democrats, Republicans, yes, it'll be ugly.
What was yours? What do you feel was the biggest achievement you guys were able to get in this last session?
You know, there was several things. Midwifery, midwives, that was one thing that we fought for. Having a referendum that Alabama is a right to life state that'll be voted on, that was something that we were proud of. Of course, the budgets are always things that are hard to get through. We did some scholarship things for veterans. That was something that's good, I think.
What fires you up?
What fires me up?
What fires? You were just so calm. Just.
Oh.
I guess you get that way being down there so
Well,
often.
you have to sort of look at it and think, this could run me crazy if I let it, and then it's the
Or just
listen
process
for
it
16
and,
hours to a machine read a bill. You need to be calm.
That's how long it went?
16 hours. And then we had another one that went about 10 hours.
That's a long day.
We went to 4:18 in the morning, started at 11 the morning before. We went to midnight, 2 nights, starting at 9 that morning.
That's why you have buying of sausages down there to keep you going through the day.
You keep them in your desk in case you need a little nourishment.
You don't want to announce you're running for governor or anything, do you?
Nope, I'll hold that a few
This
more
is your
days.
opportunity. Danny, thanks for coming up.
My pleasure.
As always, a pleasure. And fellow member down at Lindsay Lane Baptist Church, too. If y'all want to join a church, come and
Come
join all of
join
us
us.
over at Lindsay
Amen.
Lane. We're going to do Joseph's segment coming up next because he's going to be out of town Thursday. So he and Danny are coming up next, and we're going to tell y'all where y'all need to get your hamburger meat for the holidays.
That's right.
Ground beef. Y'all hang on. Cruising segment on a Tuesday instead of a Thursday this week. Eddie Pruitt Ford over in Hartselle, Alabama. Summer sizzling sale going on over there now. Talked to Brad yesterday. Brad Stovall. Go by and visit. You got a ding, he'll bring it out. Here's Joseph. Tell us what's happening this weekend.
He's still working on your Jeep?
And last time I saw it, it's
Hostage.
parked out back. But everybody, hey, Jamie, where's your Jeep? Brad Stovall's holding it hostage.
That's right. We'll have to do a segment on it when it comes
Yeah,
back.
we sure will.
There you go.
Car show season is cranked up. There was 3 or 4 this past weekend. We were at the Eli at Lindsay Lane.
Got some photos of
I
that?
sent Brad a few photos. It really was a good turnout. There he is, the
Eli
man.
looks good.
There he is.
Yeah, he really did. It was so good to see him get to walk the grounds and see some of the cars. He's a local hero. He
is.
really is. Brad
Oh,
Travis.
what are you
Yeah, that's
doing?
me on the right. He was there as a judge. But a funny thing
Isn't he an
happened.
awesome guy?
It was about 11 o'clock.
Somebody asked him about the weather?
Well, we were supposed to end about 1, and he comes up there and he kind of lowers his voice. He said, "We got a line coming through in about an hour." And he pulls out this app on his phone, and I'm thinking, I wonder what
We
kind of
got
app.
that app.
wonder what kind of app that is.
So he pulled it out.
Yeah, he did. And I said, so you're
Wanted to show
saying,
off his big one.
yeah, you're saying that we need to roll
Fancy
things along
app.
a little? And he said, yes. And I said, so tell Christy. So it was good to have your own very own weatherman.
Right, that was handy.
When he pulls
Robert.
that thing out, and everybody says,
Hey, everybody
golly,
listens
look
to
at the
Brad.
size of that.
When Brad speaks, everybody listens.
That's right.
My buddy Robert there, a beautiful little Ford truck.
Look at that.
It was a really good mix of cars, trucks, rat rods, hot rods, new muscle. Just beautiful day.
I like your language, rat rod,
Yeah, I know. Just
muscle,
real-
new muscle, old
car,
muscle.
yeah. This little Nismo package on that car.
What'd you call it? Midmo.
Nismo.
Nismo.
Yeah, it's a little 370Z. Then the guy that did from John Jeffries from Deep South Photography, he came sneaking up and he said he had a little something for Vic and Christy and Eli. And so he presents them. You know, he was selling these, but he presented them with a photo of Eli coming in his Eliminator Mustang. So very nice of John and his wife to do that. So this weekend, the big one, you mentioned the Jubilee. If you'll remember, the weekend of the Jubilee, the car show is back there in the woods. So you go way past the tractor show, the balloon show, and then back in the back is the Jubilee Auto Show. That's probably been going on for 30 years.
Well, I sure would like to win that grand prize Chevy 350 engine.
You could put that in your Jeep. They do
Read that from here.
That's
They
pretty
do a
good.
lot of good door prizes at that show. So now I think there was one more. Was it Rainsville? Yeah. Broadway Baptist Church in Rainsville. I think that was their second annual show. So, and I've looked ahead a little bit. So here in a couple of weeks, there's literally like 4 shows each week.
When are we doing the Bill Matthews show? That's in
That is in September.
September.
For the PTO, Athens High School. Stay tuned for more details.
All right. Well, Danny, what's shaking with you? Got any parts coming up?
I got a movie out on the theaters right now, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Long Haul. I got
That's done well.
a role in it. It's open Friday. I think it didn't do very well. Not anything at the box office did very well. I think $7 million was the top winner this week.
Hey,
so
doesn't Baywatch come out Thursday?
I think so. Yeah, that's gonna,
Speaking of Baywatch,
Baywatch.
you can see the original Baywatch here on a Marathon Memorial Day. It runs all day.
The
The
Hall.
original.
The original. And also, don't forget the rodeo starts Friday night at 6, runs Saturday morning, Sunday morning. We'll place the show Monday and Tuesday, and then we'll run some regular stuff. There it is right there. There's the original Baywatch right
All-star
there.
cast.
Yeah, the real all-star
Real
cast.
cast.
You remember the African-American lifeguard on Baywatch?
Yeah.
The black guy. Okay.
Yeah.
That's Greg Allen Williams. He's an Atlanta actor. I've done probably 4 movies with him. So he's still cool.
So how you feeling?
Feeling good, man. Yeah, feeling real
Good
good.
to have you back at Sunday School and Church Sunday, too.
Yes, it was good to be back. Finally, Lord,
You'll be back
yes.
Thursday, won't you?
Yes, I will be.
Yeah.
I will
Wade's
be.
going to be playing Thursday.
Is that right?
David
Yeah,
Turner
see,
will
you
be
missing
here.
Wade.
Yeah, we got lots
Maybe I
of
can
stuff going
tune in on Facebook Live.
Yeah.
There you go.
We'll do that. And Bo coming up tomorrow, Marmack, he's going to tell us about local real estate, what's happening around here.
Yeah, it's a
Got a
good
lot of stuff going on. And the Herbs Board,
Speaking of-
Melanie's still coming tomorrow?
Actually, we're going to talk about that. They also have yoga.
Yoga.
So we'll be talking.
I'll be
we'll talk
teaching
about
yoga
that,
down at
too.
Herbs.
He will not be. You'll have a real yoga.
But I tell you
instructor.
what, hey, Memorial Day coming
Talk
up,
about
you know where
cooking.
you need to get that farm-raised ground beef? Meet us at Joe's.
Joe's.
Gloria's going to tell you all about it right now.
That's right. You know, this weekend was beautiful to be out grilling, and we've got some great hamburger patties already put together. Now, this is all the farm-raised beef, all the good stuff, no GMOs, no antibiotics, no bad steroids, nothing. But anyway, it was wonderful. Put a little seasoning on that. Let's grill it up. There it is.
You need to order?
How do you like your burger?
I was just going to say, I was looking at those stats there. Wasn't it like
I like a lettuce burger.
90-something%?
Yeah, lean.
lean?
That's right.
Yeah,
We got fillets.
93%
You can't buy that anywhere else, hardly.
You can
it's
get it from us. We
delicious.
are meat marketers now, thanks to Mark and Lisa Hobbs
And let me
Art
tell you
Bowl.
this, if you go to the Meet Us page on Facebook and like the page or share the little graphic there, we're giving away 4 hamburger patties plus a pound of ground beef for just in time for Memorial Day weekend.
Perfect.
So that'll enter you. That's all you have to do is like the page or share it or both, and that gets you.
All right, guys, thank y'all. I told you I was going to go out with Country Boy Eddie. Country Boy Eddie's 86. This is the first time I personally met Country Boy Eddie. Grew up watching him. I know y'all have seen this 1,000 times. Grew up watching him all my life, as did Stacy and everybody else in this area.
Absolutely.
He was the only thing on basically at 5 o'clock in the morning out of Channel 6 in Birmingham.
Yes,
What a
sir.
legend. Here's that Country Rover story I did. Talk to him. He's alive and well down in Warrior, Alabama. Here's that Country Rover story I did with my dear friend Country Boy Eddie Burns from 1986, or I think it's 87. Here it is from Aniana,
Nice.
Alabama.
Where they know you by name and treat you like a queen. Down home, a man's good word and
I love you, Lord, or
Gordon Edward Burns is somewhat of a legend in these parts, but you may know him better as Country Boy Eddie.
Good morning, and welcome to the Country Boy Eddie Show. Now, here he is, Country Boy Eddie.
all right, cowboy time, neighbors. Wake up, wake up. We got a little rain here in
For
Birmingham.
30 years, Country Boy Eddie has been the king of early morning television on Channel 6 in Birmingham. Today, he still is. Saturday in Aniana, Country Boy Eddie made yet another promotional grand opening appearance. There's nothing new for the 55-year-old Blount County country boy. He's done more than 6,000, and each time, folks come from just about everywhere to get a good look at him.
Watch him every morning. Think he's good? Well, he'll do.
Oh, no, I love that name, Country Boy. I really am a country boy, and as long as I'm a country boy, I can be myself. I don't have to pretend to be anything else.
Hog Mountain. Hog Mountain. You ever watch him on TV?
I watch him every morning.
Why do you watch him every morning?
Well, I'm up, and that's all it's on. I figured any good.
Country Boy Eddie could have and probably still could go on to bigger and better things. But like he says, he's got too good a thing to leave. And I don't blame him. In Aniana, I'm your Country Rover, Jamie Cooper.